Hey Lane, how are they liking that smoked barbecue?
Well, I think they're liking it pretty good. This is what we've been working on all week. Hi Terry, I'm finishing up right now, but you know, we need to go to town and go shopping for some meat for the pulled pork for God's Club.
Yeah, we do.
When we do the outreach, we're gonna need a lot. So we need to go get it, put the order in and pick it up.
Okay, now I understand you know the guy at the meat counter there pretty good.
Yes, I do. He's a jewel. He helps me all the time. I tell him what I want, and he tells me what kind of cut I want for it, and then we get it all put together. He even cuts it into the number of pieces I want, and like a couple of weeks from now, we're gonna have chicken fried steak, and
yeah.
He helped me do that and tenderized it and everything.
Well, I want to go with you because, you know, I'm going to tell you something. That smoked pork that you do, it is the best I've ever ate. And I want to see just exactly what kind of meat you do. Yeah. So, okay. I will tag along with you whenever you get through cooking.
As soon as I get this done, we'll go.
All right, let's do it. Hey, Elaine. Hey, I'm glad you got to meet me at the store. We wanted to go to a place where you can actually get a good, they call it Boston butt, but it's the pork shoulder. You need to go to a meat counter, if you can, like this.
And they'll have all kinds of different meat.
Oh, yeah.
Beef, ham or pork or whatever, there's all kinds.
Sure.
This particular store even does some things with vegetables, wrapping bacon around them and so on. This is what we're talking about. See, this is your marbling.
Yeah.
And you want it to have marbling because if it's all meat, it's going to be more lean, which probably is healthier, but it's not as much flavor.
That's right. We're all about flavor.
This is what flavor. So when he cuts that in half, and I'm going to have 2 pieces, I normally cook this whole thing in one pan. After I get it all, the rub and everything on it, we put the rub on. Remember, we're going to show you that in a little bit. We put the rub on it, we put it in the pan, we put it in the smoker. Now, I put it in the ice box overnight after I put the rub on it. And once I get the rub soaked in a little bit, it kind of marinates, for lack of a better word, then I put it in the smoker. Now, we'll smoke this. What's the count on this?
Let's see. That one is 16.
16, 17. Okay, so we're going to cook that an hour and a half for every pound in the smoker. And when I say cook it, we're smoking it. We don't have
low
fire
temperature.
under it. It's not going to burn. It'll get kind of a dark, harder shell around on the part that we put the rub on, and we'll end up cutting some of that off, the harder part, before we actually finish it up. So once we've done the smoking, then we put it in the oven and cook it for 5 hours. I've been cooking them overnight, so it's a little bit
at a real low temperature.
At 150 degrees.
Woo! Boy, that gets juicy.
So it keeps the juice and flavor in, and it doesn't dry out as quick after I pull it either. We don't have as much trouble. So that's how I choose the Boston butt.
Oh, and it's delicious. You smoke it with real wood that we freshly cut wood.
Yeah, and
seasoned.
Our smoker has a froth in it, so you can put water in it. So it's not just smoke; it's steam and smoke coming together, so they actually get in and marinate it good.
Hey, we'll have to give you some of our famous. Are you ready to try some? Okay, it's so good. All right. Was there anything else? And thank you.
I think that's it. You just want to get to know your meat at the meat market because they can do all kinds
This is a real one.
cuts.
This is kind of where you want to go. If you see meat saws, like I said, you know you're at a good place.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, as you know, we'll be cooking. Ozark Nana will be cooking over there at the CookShack. But we're making some improvements, and just a little review of what we're doing. We have dug this ditch here, and you guys are familiar with that, or some of you are. If you're not, I'll kind of review it. But we're bringing in electricity, some more electricity. We've run out, And so you see that that pole right there, that's the new electricity source coming in. And it runs under this ditch. And see that red tape? It's under there. Some gravel. Now this blue pipe is going to be water pipe. So in the same ditch we'll have electrical service and water coming to two areas. Right over here, see this by the playground here. See this box looking thing? That is going to make Ozark Nana very happy, because that electricity will now travel to the freezer room. And it will have electricity for the freezers. Of course, right now we don't have any electricity for it because we're out. And tomorrow, I'll show you the trucks bringing in gravel, because we had to order it. Now see, we're going to do other things. You see this, the soil or dirt coming out of the ditch? We're going to use that for other projects. Because here in the Ozarks, we're really rocky, and to get soil like that is a blessing. We use it to mix with our cabin roads, and it does a good job. So anyway, I just thought, this is what we're backfilling the ditch with, is this stuff right here, which is plentiful, and you can buy it. And it does a lot better job than this stuff here, I think. So anyway, I just want to show you that, and I just want to thank you all. Another opportunity to thank all of you for how God has used you to help us through the years. And there's a blessing right there. We used to have to pay a guy to do all our back work, hoe work, but we're saving so much money now when we were able to buy that. I just want to thank you guys. Appreciate you. Here's a video of the guys digging the utility ditch, and they have passed the CookShack now, and now that ditch line will carry the electricity to future cabin expansions when we get the money to do it. We believe God, you know, we're like you guys. We believe in God for everything we do, and we thank God for you partners that make all this possible. And I just wanted to let you know, show you. Meanwhile, I'm back at the CookShack. We got something going, and there's that new smoker that God blessed us with. It's not really new, but we love it. It's a homemade. Somebody kind of made this that really knew what they were doing, and they did it for themselves and their family. And of course, he got older, and he wanted to sell a lot of things, so we were able to get it. I asked God to help us find what we needed. And this thing, you can go right here. It's got a place where you can bake cakes, brownies, or anything like that. Come on, let's go on inside. Hey, how's it going today? Man, you guys are busy.
Yes, we are. It's a busy day. We're expecting somewhere between 100 and 200 people today.
Oh my
So our
goodness.
lunch is a little bit bigger. But right now we're going to work on some pulled pork for this weekend, because we also have God's Club. Third Saturday event happening, and we cook and feed the homeless that day.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We've talked about the pulled pork and the pieces of meat and so on.
Yeah.
And we know that this is not a butt. They call it busting butt, but it's actually the shoulder cut.
Oh.
And we like it with the bone in and all the good fat combination in here. That's what gives it its good flavor.
And there you go.
Okay. And then we're going to put some of that in there. And we'll put a little bit more of it than we did the other.
Wait a minute, I didn't get a shot of the first thing you put in there.
It was paprika. Oh, you're going back. I just put some paprika.
Okay,
You
okay.
can get paprika, smoked paprika. You can get paprika. I think you need to get all kinds of.
Well, we
chipolata-
smoke, so we don't.
chipolata and all that kind of stuff in it. So I just have the plain paprika mainly because I think the smoker gives us our smoke.
There you go.
So that's what we're doing. And then we're going to put some salt in here. And again, I'm using the kosher salt. I just like it. I think it gives it a bigger burst of flavor. So that's why I like that. And then some pepper. Now I put it in a bowl like this and mix it all together so that it gets evenly distributed over the whole meat.
Well, I like how you measured it out.
Yeah. You know me, I don't have measuring.
I know it.
But in that also, you can also add more to it. You don't have to just...
You can kind of come up with what you like.
Right, in any combination of it. You know, if you like something sweet, then you can add sweet. If you don't like the sweet, you like it hot and spicy, you can do that.
There you go.
And then I just kind of sprinkle it over and rub it. And you want to get it coated good on all sides, even the fat.
You know, a lot of people have gotten away from fat over the recent years, but you know, that's what gives meat its flavor, isn't it?
It's the flavor. It's also good for you.
Okay.
We've gotten into this deal where all fat is bad for you. Well, there are natural fats that are actually healthy and good for you.
You know,
Now, I'm not telling you to go out and get a piece of fat and just eat the fat. I'm saying
you know,
fat content.
some of you can remember Mama Jenkins.
Yes.
She was over 100 years old, and she would come over here and stay at the cabins, and she told me that fat, the same thing you just told me, is good for you.
Yeah.
She said it's the sugar that's not good for
That's
you.
it, right there. So we're just rubbing this over everything. Getting it covered good. Then, obviously, we're cooking for a lot of people, so we have big pieces.
Yeah. Now this is going for...
Normally, you would probably buy a piece of meat that's maybe 10 pounds.
Okay.
Most probably, most people would. And that's a lot of meat.
And this is going for the outreach, right?
Yes, this is going for God's Club outreach.
Yeah.
Cooking on third Saturday
Yeah.
of each month. And,
God's Cafe.
right, we try to make sure that they get a good hot meal.
Mm-hmm.
And so, by
Protein.
doing this with a good protein, everybody likes some kind of barbecue stuff, smoked stuff. And
Set
we
it
just
on
put
there.
it in there. Now I'm going to put some water in the bottom of this and put the lid on it, and we're going to put it in the smoker.
Okay. How does it get its smoke flavor?
Our smoker is such a nice smoker. As you know, they've showed you pictures of it. We have a water well in it, so the steam comes up and the smoke comes in too, and it just brings it into it.
Okay.
Because of the steam. I think the steam is the biggest part of this for us.
So that steam's got the smoke to it.
It helps smoke it. It helps it penetrate and smoke it.
Ooh. You see Elaine there, she's getting some water.
I'm getting some water to put in here now. And we'll put just a little bit of water in it.
Now you might notice our hot water tank, that's it right there. It's what they call a tankless hot water. And it gets that water steaming hot, doesn't it?
It'll burn your hand.
Woo. And it doesn't take up much room, but anyway, there's that.
Now, we're going to put the lid on this, and I'll take you out and show you the smoker.
Alrighty.
We'll put it in. I want to see if my helper Andrew can help us do
Okay, let's look for him. I would help you, but I'm the taster.
that.
There's Andrew. Andrew's getting to be an expert on that smoker, and he really likes it.
Yes, he is. Okay. So then
Okay, following you. Oh my goodness, you got that thing full of stuff.
right now. And you'll add this sixth one. And that'll be the capacity. We'll have about as much as we can do.
And if you guys want to, we're going to get an email address, aren't we?
Yes.
You're going to be Ozark Nana.
Right.
at Prayer Mountain, and we're going to get that established. And if you want to know more on how to cook on a smoker, maybe we can get Andrew. He's getting really good at this, isn't he?
Yes.
I'm learning.
And he could show you some tips if you guys want. Just email that, and we haven't got that email established. That's how new we are. But when we do, and if you want to, if we get enough requests, we'll show you kind of how to run one of these things.
Sure.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, what are we going to do now?
We're going to go in here, and I have a pan that we've already cooked. It's already smoked.
Oh.
I'm going to come in and I'll show it to you.
Oh, so she's got some already come off the smoker.
Now you saw how I put it in there. It was a whole piece.
Yeah, I did.
But when we got it out, we actually had another step after that.
Okay.
We pulled it out last night. I then put it in reused bags.
Uh-huh.
Here they are. We took each, there's 2 pieces in each pan, so we took a bag to put in the roasting pan and put the meat in it in big chunks like we had in that other piece a minute ago. Then we put some barbecue sauce, we put some water, and we sealed it up.
So how long was it on the smoker before you put it in the bag?
It was on the smoker. Well, the best way to do it is per pound. Do it an hour and a half per pound.
Okay.
Now, we cooked longer than that. It was about 9 hours yesterday.
9 hours on the smoke.
Because we had close to 100 pounds of meat cooking.
And, oh, wow. And so after you did that,
After we did that, then we put it in this pan.
Okay.
Big roasting pan. And we turned it on at 200 degrees and let it cook all night long.
Okay.
So it cooked about 12 more hours after that.
Whoa.
At 200 degrees.
So it won't be dry after all that.
It won't be dry. And then what we did, after we sealed the bags up, we filled the pan up with water so that it would keep it situated all the way around it, so that one spot didn't burn and the other spot not be done.
That way the heat was consistent.
The heat was consistently distributed.
Hey guys, we're going to learn some science here.
So then after we pulled it out of that pan, we let the juice go out, we poured it into this container. Now, I like to use the Head Country barbecue sauce on the pulled pork. I just like the flavor of it. You can use whatever you like.
I like that one too.
We're doing chicken for Wednesday lunch today, and I use Baby Ray on it.
Yeah, I like it on chicken.
I like the sweet flavor on chicken.
I do too.
It's totally up to you guys. If you like chipotle and you want it to be spicy, go for it. It's totally your personal flavor on that part.
Head Country's got a little more pepper taste.
Right. Now, what's in this bottle right now is the drippings off of all the meat that we've already taken apart out of the pans.
That's meat drippings and
barbecue sauce, meat drippings.
It smells so good.
Had a little bit of water in it.
Here, if I get close enough, maybe they can smell that.
Maybe. I hope
it just smells so good.
It does smell good. Now, I'm going to get a fork and stir that up just a little bit, because like I said, I want it to get saturated all around it. I don't want any piece to be dry. You can see
we'll let Andrew be the tester.
Yeah.
We let him be the tester because he's honest. He'll tell you how it goes. All right.
That's good.
Does it have that smoke flavor to it?
It does. It's not too smoky, but as soon as you bite into it, you can taste the smoke and the barbecue.
Good.
Ooh, perfect.
So that's what we wanted to do, guys. You don't want your smoke to be so intense that it becomes bitter.
Right.
And that's another reason I like the water in there, because it keeps the smoke saturating all the way through evenly.
Awesome.
And one spot's not bitter and the other spot's good.
Wait a minute, he took my job. I'm supposed to taste this food.
Well, I've got more.
Okay, I'll get one later for sure. Oh, she's making me win now. Go ahead. I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to quit video, and the reason why is there's a real important emergency that came out, and
that's how we make pulled pork. Come see us sometime. Enjoy a piece.
And we'll do it. And guess what? We'll see you Saturday at God's Cafe.
That's right.
For the last part.
That's on the third Saturday of every month, guys. It's not just once ever so often. Every month on the third Saturday in Hollister, Missouri.
God bless you guys. And thank you, CookShack Ozark Nana. That's how we're going to refer to you.
Okay.
Elaine, you're such a blessing. And so are you, Andrew. We're going to have to get a name. Hey, Elaine, how are they liking that smoked barbecue?
Well, I think they're liking it pretty good. This is what we've been working on all week. And now we're serving it to the people out in the park at God's Cafe. We brought our smoker out, as you can see. We heated it all up in here. And now it's all on the tables for us to serve. We've got potato salad, baked beans, and pulled pork sandwiches.
Awesome.
And then we have dessert when they get through. This is some of the leftover stuff we had that we froze and brought out. Then I also have some of the apple crunch that we had on Wednesday.
That
so
is
we've got all kinds of food, and we've got quite a few people here in the park today.
Yeah, I noticed that. All kinds of guys. Yeah. And you know, we're just going outside the four walls, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Not talking so much as showing them what God is
all
and the love of God.
That's what we need.
Right.
Less telling people things, but showing them.
Right.
Showing the love.
That's right. And we love each one of them.
We do.
No, we don't care if they're dirty or clean,
no.
Or white, black, brown, or blue.
You know,
we just love the people.
If I remember right, Jesus' disciples he chose weren't the cleanest guys, were they?
Right. They traveled the roads all day long.
I mean it, or out there fishing.
That's right.
Yeah. I fished. I know how I can smell sometimes after I fished all night. No. But yeah.
This is what the whole putting together the pulled pork is about for us.
Okay.
We showed you now how we do the trees and how we do the smoker, the meat. We got the good cut of meat, then we smoked it, and this is what we came up with. This is the end product, and this is our outreach.
That's awesome, Elaine. That is amazing. And people are just having fun.
Right, we just have to drive it down all over the place. Absolutely.
There's our street minister's van. See the lime Volkswagen van, lime colored guy. That's his, or whatever color that is. But he's out here ministering to people.
Right.
And there he is, right there. Praise the Lord. And we got a couple of homeless guys out here, and they're trying to get a ride to Arkansas. And they asked us if they knew a good place where we could escape the weather in case it hailed. Well, I said we prayed to God about holding the weather off for us.
Holding it off till after the outreach time.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
And
it's been beautiful all morning long.
It has, hasn't it?
Windy, but we're used to that.
Well, we've been through some weather before on these things. And,
yeah.
But we want to, you know, guys, you're out. If you supported us with your prayers or finances, you're out here with us.
That's right.
You're with us. And we'd love for you to be part of us if you ever, you know, come for something in Branson area. We're here every third Saturday, God's Cafe. And right now we're by the, we got a wonderful fishing spot here. We got the laundromat there.
And you can see it's full.
Yeah. And of course, there's a lot of homeless people, transient people that walk up and down out here. And we're just, like you said, we're not here to tell anybody.
Love them.
Just love them.
Love them.
Like God did us. Okay, this is it, guys. We're packing up, and there's Benny taking our smoker back to Queer Mountain, and all our help, Kelly, all of us. And again, partners, we want to thank you for your donations and your prayers. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye, and thank you so much, Elaine.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Judy. Thanks, Isaac. All right, bye.